Is that me? Man, I look good. What the flip. So since my last video about NPCs did pretty well, I decided to make a mimicking NPC. Here's how I did it. So to start off, I spawned in an NPC rig, named it NPC and put it inside a folder. Also made a folder for the tools, more on that later though. Alright, I'm not gonna bore you with all of the script, but here's some main points. The first big challenge was the movement. I didn't want the NPC to just have a generic walk cycle. It needed to be a perfect reflection. To do that, I built a custom animation engine. Instead of just playing a random animation, the script constantly scans the player's animator object. It loops through every active track the player is running, whether that's a jump, a custom emote, or just an idle stance, and it clones those tracks onto the NPC. But simply playing the animation wasn't enough. I had to force the NPC's time position to match the player's exactly every single frame. This prevents any desync, making the mimic a literal mirror image that reacts to your movement the millisecond it happens. Next, I wanted the mimic to be able to equip tools, which turned out to be harder than it looks. I set up a tooling engine that listens for the child-added event on the player's character. Whenever you pull out an item, the server instantly finds a matching dummy version in server storage and clones it into the NPC's hand. But there was a major catch. If I just cloned the tool as is, the NPC would try to run the player's weapon scripts, which would cause massive errors. To fix this, I added a loop that specifically hunts down and destroys every script inside the clone tool. This leaves us with a perfect visual replica that looks identical but won't break the game's logic or crash the server. To make the AI feel truly reactive, I put the entire targeting system on a heartbeat loop. Unlike a standard while wait loop, heartbeat runs every single frame, allowing the NPC to calculate distances in real time. The script checks the position of every player within a 100 stud range and uses a magnitude calculation to find the absolute closest one. By constantly updating the target every frame, the NPC never loses focus, ensuring that it's always haunting the right person, even if they're sprinting away or trying to hide behind other players. So I was going to end the video here, but then I noticed the NPC looks a little boring and not scary, and so I'm going to change that. I want to make it look scary, so small montage time. Here is what the final result looks like.